right? So, yeah. So anyway, welcome to What's Up Wednesday with your host, Ramon Sivan, 321 Kiteboarding. Today we've got some good stuff for you, and I really want to just let you know that if you, for some reason, are watching this on a replay, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to hold that against you, that you don't come with me here live. Because if you put your notifications for live on, it'll give you a ding every time I do something live, which is once a week, every Wednesday, between like 6 and 8-ish, right? So today's Wednesday, that middle of the week, great time to kind of do a recap. We had a phenomenal weekend. We've had a lot of wind here in Cocoa Beach, and it's been keeping us busy on the water with lessons, and luckily for us, we've been getting wind early enough to go kiteboarding before we've got to open up the shop, and everyone's just been having a good time. We had a phenomenal ground course. If you guys have never heard about our ground course, 321 has one of the longest running ground schools in the nation. And we offer it the first Saturday of every month only. It's only $39. It's a 4-hour course. You learn a lot. Now, a lot of you probably are already kiteboarders, but you know people who are interested or who've always said, hey, you know, I've always been thinking about this, or this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, or, you know, Ramon, I see that you are just such an awesome rider. I mean, how can I ever learn how to do what you do? Okay, I've never heard that one, but, you know, you get my point. So anyway, first Saturday every month, $39, can't beat it. I instruct. We go out on the beach for most of it, 2 to 3 hours, and we fly kites. It's all ground, so you're not getting in the water. It's super easy. Anyway, enough of that. Invite your friends, you know. We are going to do something kind of fun and cool this week. Just in case you're tuning in, again, welcome to a What's Up Wednesday. And we are going to be doing giveaways. Some of you might have seen my Instagram post. We've got these kick butt keychains. They are replica boards, and they're just super neat. So I'll be giving 2 of these away. I've got two segments I'm going to do today. One called just, you know, basic topics. That's what we're talking about right now. So I want you to suggest down here in the comments, and if you're watching this afterwards, anywhere where you can leave, you know, comments, tell me what you'd like to hear about each week. You know, I've got limited amount of things that I do, so I don't want to recycle anything, so I'd love to know what you guys want to actually hear. And also, I've got a great segment called 10 Things I... ... So this week, we're going to be discussing 10 things that I love about downwinders here in Cocoa Beach. So, if I use your suggestions, you get sent this cool, shiny Core Fusion keychain. I've got 2 of them to give away. I'll give one away for a good suggested topic to talk about on the What's Up Wednesday. I'll give another one away for 10 things that so, you know, 10 lessons I learned from whatever, from crashing, from whatever. You come up with it. That's the whole point that I'm giving these away. So you do the work, not me, right? And then I am going to also give away to one lucky winner this kick butt Neil Pride trucker cap. And this is going to be for someone who basically gives me the absolute coolest idea of something to add for our What's Up Wednesday that you think everybody else would love to hear. So let's get on with this week's What's Up Wednesday. I really need sound effects. All right. So one of the things I've been talking about and thinking about this week with people is the future of kiteboarding, where it's going. I've seen a lot of posts, and of course, everybody's probably seeing that it's all foils, right? But foil boarding isn't for everybody. It's not that easy, honestly. It's a lot of fun. It's rewarding. But I've just always wondered, what do you think the future of kiteboarding? Boom! There. It's nice out there. I hope everybody got off the water safely. I had a great downwinder, by the way. But anyway, back on topic. Future of kiteboarding. So, you know, is it racing? Is it the Olympics? You know, that's been an on-again, off-again thing for us for a long time. I think foil boarding, hydrofoil boarding, if you don't know what those are, here, I'll show you. Oh, this is a hydrofoil board with one of these wonderful big things that go gliding across the water. There's a lot of people surfing with them now, and stand-up paddleboarding. I saw a Facebook post where there's an electric hydrofoil. Looked pretty cool. But I mean, what is it? Is it auto-inflating kites? Is it remote control kites? Don't ask me how that would work, but that's the whole point, you know? So leave in the comments what you think would be some things that you see coming in the future, you know? And thank you everybody who's joined. And if you're leaving comments, sometimes I see them. I'll definitely answer them afterwards. But again, if you like what you see, give that thumbs up. Click, click, click like you're going crazy, right? All right, so that's the future of kiteboarding. I don't know what it is. I was just kind of talking to you guys about it. We've definitely seen a lot of advancement in how people teach and the equipment we're teaching on. You know, that's nice. Kites just relaunched now, where before it was a struggle. They are lasting a lot longer. I know one of the things people complain about is the price of kites going up. And although the bars have risen a lot, I got to tell you, you don't see issues like we used to with bars. Bars used to have lines that stretched all the time. They used to break in half. You know, they used to do a lot of things that they just don't do anymore. So a bar and lines can last you for a very long time. All right, so I'm going to grab a seat here, and we're going to move on to our next segment, Lessons Learned. Lessons Learned. This is a tough one because I really haven't given it much thought, but well, lessons learned. You know what? Since we're talking, oh, I'm too short for you guys. Since I'm talking about downwinders anyway, how about we talk about lessons learned from doing downwinders? One of the things that I've learned from doing downwinders is you need to make sure you prepare slightly. So, for instance, today I got done working, sort of, and decided I wanted to do a downwinder. I went, the wind's blowing to the south, I went down to South 13th Street, left my car, and luckily I knew I was going to come back here to the shop, and then I got to figure out a way to get down there, skateboard, which, as you can tell, probably isn't going to happen for the next hour or so. But I had to remember to leave anything here in the shop that I needed, like my phone, the tripod, all the things that are there. So when you're doing downwinders, one of the lessons that I learned is give it a few minutes of thought, go through a checklist in your head, and make sure you have everything that you need when you get back to wherever you're downwinding to. Product highlight, my favorite part. So we're getting into the spring break. We have a lot of spring breakers coming through, and summertime is almost here, guys. We get all of what, a week in spring for Florida, and then it's just summertime. So I've been thinking more and more about sunblock. Although I put it on a lot, sometimes I don't do the greatest job. But one of the brands we carry here in the store is Sunbum, and we really like them. They got all kinds of different, application types. So there's spray, there's a lotion, there's another lotion, there's even face sticks. So there's a million ways to put this stuff on. So just make sure you're covering up. You know, the sun's getting more powerful, and although global warming is a hoax, supposedly, I know it's hot out, and I know my skin gets really tan, and I know as I get a little bit older, I mean, 22, 23, whatever I am now, I start to see like little dots and stuff. So stay protected, protect your butt or your bum, however they say it, protect your bum with Sunbum. And afterwards, if you are burnt, there is a cool like aloe cool down. I know you can't see it. Ooh, cool down. There's Sunny. But sunblock, get some, use it, keep it in your car. This is the brand that we've really liked. It smells good, and it doesn't run into your eyes. And they've got a pro version and a signature version that are really good. So natural made products, put stuff on your skin that's not full of chemicals and all that other good stuff. So that's our product highlight. And then we are now on to the new segment. I'm going to get up. This is too relaxed. And it is the 10 things or the 10 most, But this week it's the 10 things 10 things I love about downwinders. If you're new to the sport and you've just started, sometimes staying upwind isn't any good. That's one thing I really love. I'm going to have to keep track. That's one thing I really love about downwinders. You don't have to really worry about staying upwind. You can kind of just ride, experiment, and just get good at something. Another thing that I really love about downwinders is the amount of time you can spend on the water. So if you're getting into wave riding, you spend more time on a surfboard in a 1.5 to 2 hour downwinder than you probably would in an entire winter of paddling surfing. So for you surfers out there that are thinking about kiteboarding or that have already joined the ranks of kiteboarders, it's a phenomenal way to get way more board time and just dial things in. What else do I love? I love the fact that you can get out and just wipe your mind clear of everything. It's very zen-like. And when you're on the water, we all know this, you're not thinking about anything. When you're doing a downwinder, you actually aren't kind of being repetitive. You're not riding back and forth in the same spot. You're seeing something new each and every time, so you're entertaining yourself. I love that I pass. I love that I pass lots of people on the beach that I can show off to and jump and that kind of thing. I also love doing downwinders with friends. So it's a great opportunity to get a bunch of friends together and as a group just go downwind and have a blast. You know, you smile, you high five, and you have something to talk about on the bus ride or the car ride back. So that's something else I love. One of the other things that's great is doing a solo downwinder like I did today. It was just phenomenal. Just me, the ocean, 8,000 spring breakers, and a beautiful, beautiful sunset. I think I'm about at 8. If I'm not, then you're going to have to correct me down there in the comments or with a like button or no, don't do that one. And some of the other things I like is just that you've got the freedom to really do whatever you want to when you're out there. If you want to wave ride, you can wave ride. If you want to use a twin tip and just practice your jumping, you don't have to worry about tacking all the way back and tacking back in just to stay in place. So I love downwinders. So those are the 10 things I love about downwinders. And if I missed any, you could start at one place and go all the way down to coconuts on the beach and have a rum and coke and get back on the water and keep kiting. So that's kind of cool too. So you guys, this wraps up an absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion, What's Up Wednesday. Thank you everybody who joined, and I'll see you next week about the same time, but definitely the same place. And we've got lots to talk about. So just as a great recap for any of those who joined, we are giving away these awesome keychains. Whoop, there we are. These are Core Fusion keychains, and they're neat. And I'm giving them away to the most creative suggestions for the next 10 things and also just general suggestions on topics. Denny, what's up? Mike, thank you very much for joining us. And for those of you that like trucker hats, who doesn't like a trucker hat? I'm just looking for a great comment on something wonderful to introduce to the What's Up Wednesday. All right? So again, thank you everybody who's joined. Thank you for spending your Wednesday with me, your hump day, your middle of the week refreshment of Roman just pouring over you in a wave of happiness. With that last thunder, I am going to get on a skateboard and go retrieve my car that I left downwind, unless anybody is watching and wants to give me a ride. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Have fun. I'll see you next week. Definitely next week.